Yeah, I think we're live. Hey, by the way, this is not the Red Table Talk. This is the Deep That Show, episode 1 of your host, Jamie Case. Obviously, this is my podcast. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to Deep That TV. I'm with, my lovely host. She's far from easy. She loves a TikTok. She likes her guys a little bit cheesy, right? Yeah.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about now. Now you're taking it way too far. I don't know what kind of intro that was.
Let me finish the intro.
I like my guys cheesy.
All right. She's 5'5" with brown eyes. You see her all over the gram. She's young.
I'm 5'6".
Oh, you're 5'6". Mm-hmm. Oh, you grew a bit, yeah, didn't you? But anyway, it's my co-host Keelee, and this is the Deep That Show, episode 1. And obviously, we're just gonna be here to entertain while we're all in lockdown and beyond, of course. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and share my page, and make sure you follow me on all social media, the Deep That Show. Anyway, let's get into it.
I hate your intro. I hate it.
Oh, you hate it?
I hate it.
What do you mean? You don't like it?
I hate it. No, your energy.
I gave you 5'5" with brown eyes, and obviously
it wasn't even my description.
The cheesy guys and the greasy guys can get into your DM.
I don't even like cheesy guys.
Oh, so you like them greasy. Anyway, let's get into it. We're here. This is the Deep That Show. Obviously, thank you for agreeing to be my co-host. Mm-hmm. Obviously, we've known each other for...
I'm still here, was it a good idea?
Yeah, we've known each other for a few years now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's just clarify where we met.
Okay.
What's your story?
We went to primary school together.
Well,
I started that primary school in year 5. I moved from the primary school I was in and started that primary school.
Hold on, why was that, 5. By the way?
Because I moved from Tottenham to Hackney.
Oh, so you're a Tottenham bird, really and truly?
No, I don't actually class myself as any
area. Fair enough, you're global.
I'm just from London.
Okay, but my view on it is you came in year 5.
Yeah.
You was in my class for about a week.
You didn't even let me finish.
You was in my class for about a week. You kind of saw the source and you said, this guy's got something about him. And, she became my girlfriend for about 2 days. So, but let's have it right.
You actually make me sick.
Hang on. How did we end? I think, do you remember how we ended?
Do you remember how we ended?
Oh, so I had to let you go, man. The queue was around the corner. You understand?
I'm not even getting into the story. But as far as I'm concerned, primary school relationships are not really something that you talk about when you're an adult.
Really?
It means nothing. It was cute or whatever.
Because obviously,
but it weren't even cute because you was just like...
Because when I count my exes, I can count them on one hand, and you're one of them in my eyes.
Don't put me in there, please. I'd rather not be in there.
All right.
Yeah, anyway, I would never class you as an ex.
But anyway, let's forget all that. Since then, obviously, we've become adults, and obviously, we've stayed in contact briefly, very briefly through the gram and social media. Bumped into each other a few times, but I just knew you had a perspective. Mutual friends and stuff. And I hit you up with this idea 2 years ago. But that deal fell through.
Let's not say you hit me up with the idea. Yeah. Let's say it was a discussion between 3 of us.
Okay.
About the idea.
We're not going to talk about the third one because the third one ran off and she's on Link Up TV.
No. Because you wasn't serious at the time anyway. You wasn't serious at the time.
You know who you are, now, Natasha.
Now. She left us. I'm sure she'll join us at some point.
She's on the listening party, but she can come and join us, but as a guest only. But anyway, carry on.
She's going to cuss you out. But now I'm proud of you that you've actually made it happen, Jamie. So
I think
all the credit to you for that.
I think what inspired me was how fucked up 2020 was, man. I just thought to myself, you know what? 2021, new year, new me, new ideas, new ventures. I've gone from maybe I shouldn't do it to I might as well. So right now, I might as well podcast with you on the Deep That Show.
Yeah.
You get me? How was 2020 for you, man? It was a crazy year.
Do you know what? 2020 was the year of clarity for me.
Yeah.
It was a great year. I learned probably more than I've ever learned in my whole life.
What's clear in your life?
Just how I'm supposed to be living, how positive I'm supposed to be, how I'm not meant to be allowing anyone to mess up my positive energy.
Okay.
There's no negativity.
You're sounding like Erykah Badu right here,
Listen,
you know.
I feel good.
Like Janae Aiko and that.
I feel happy. I feel like I'm glowing. I've been glowing for a while.
No, you're glowing for sure. Your skin's looking real clear.
I mean,
What'd you wash your face with? Holy water?
Shower gel.
Oh, shower.
I just wish it was shower gel.
Shower gel. Which
like,
one?
I use the same cream on my face that I use on my skin.
Give them your skincare routine. Don't be.
Oh my god! You know what? It's so mad. I actually posted on my Instagram today a meme. No, I have to check what it says. I have to check exactly what it says because it was so funny. I had to post it.
God.
It's really mad that you've just said this.
But don't shout out the name it came from, man. Only
Stop
shout out the
asking
Deep That Show.
for
It came from the
people's
Deep That Show.
skincare routine and change your pillowcase.
Wait, say that again.
Stop asking for people's skincare routine and change your pillowcase.
Whoa.
And you know what? To be fair, I get so many questions in my DMs like, what's your skincare routine? Oh my God. How did you listen to
Do you
that? And I'm just
exfoliate
like,
in that?
yeah. And I feel like, guys, you know, if you're just clean and like wash your hair, change your bed sheets, wash your skin, you have good skin.
Okay, so 2020's been like a good one for you, but like the general consensus is that it's been a fucked up year. And how I knew,
you know, a lot of people.
Do you know
like,
what's crazy about 2020? Yeah, I think it started off with Kobe Bryant dying in the helicopter. I was thinking, wow, this is a bit sad. And then Mr. Dior got killed. Pop Smoke, R.I.P. to him, man.
Yeah,
horrible.
No, it was horrible.
And then from then, we on the BBC,
I feel like those were two deaths that hit the world hard. I feel like everyone felt it. Like although they're
Kobe definitely, Pop Smoke.
Not one fact. Are you mad?
Sorry,
Maybe not you.
No disrespect to him.
I personally, I felt like he was at his prime. Like he just started off. He was in such an amazing place, and
for sure. No, he had that Dior.
Something like that
for
to
sure.
happen was horrible.
He inspired bare man to spend all their readies at Dior, for sure. But it's not. It did touch like the Nipsey Hussle death. We're not going to get into that.
Yeah, that was that. I feel like that's what I'm saying. These are deaths that hit the world.
But obviously, the big, the elephant in the room is coronavirus and how it's just changed the way we live, the way we spend, the way we communicate with people.
It's changed life in general. I feel like I actually took my job for granted.
Seeing as you get me, we're in 2021 now, it's still got the residue of 2020, but like, how do you see yourself doing more of in 2021, and like, what things are you trying to avoid?
How do I see myself doing more of?
Yeah, well, I mean, how would you see yourself doing more of? Obviously, we had a bit of a, before.
I have to correct him because Jamie can waffle.
Dog. But anyway, carry on. What things are you trying to do more of in 2021? And then what things are you trying to avoid?
Okay, so in 2021, I am trying to just be positive. I would like to get fit. I would like to get fit, but I feel like I say that, and then for like a month, a year, I'll work out.
No, you look all right. You came in a tracksuit. You just came from a run.
People are generally, I feel like some people just have the genes where you just stay a certain shape.
Oh, sorry. Some of us are privileged. To be fair, I'm part of that. I'm part of that for sure.
I feel like, Jamie, you're sitting here acting like you're...
You tell them more.
No.
Compliment me, man.
I don't know.
What?
Your jacket's on.
My jacket's on.
Under your jacket, let's have a look.
But you've seen...
Under your jacket, let's have a look.
No, you can't. Obviously, I've got a bit of chest out, obviously.
Oh, you got the whole chest out?
Yeah, come
on. What kind of top are you wearing?
Because
you know from here, it kind of looks like the granny...
The granny thing. This is stylish, man.
I can imagine, but I can't see.
Obviously, I know you like the trap star boys, but obviously this is different type of swag, you understand? This coat is
I like the cheesy boys and I like the trap star boys now. Okay.
Yeah, no, but you don't like the stylish guy because this coat is bouchemi. There's only two coats, two of these kinds in the world. I've got one and Meat Mill got one.
You was waiting for that.
Do your Googles.
He was waiting to be
Meat
able
Mill
to
definitely got one. Google bouchemi coat and you see me and Meat Mill. That's it. But anyway,
they'll see you.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously.
If you Google it.
And if you follow the Deep That Show. But anyway, moving on. What things are you trying to avoid this year, man?
Corona.
For sure.
I'm trying to avoid corona.
Obviously, we don't have our 2 meters
negativity.
Distance, but
I'm definitely trying to avoid
negativity. We definitely done a coronavirus test before we came and recorded because we're responsible, right?
Yes.
For sure.
We are very responsible.
We can't be recording next to each other. We're not in the same bubble, are we?
100% no.
We're not
in the same bubble.
Clarify that.
What are you trying to avoid this year?
This year, I'll be honest with you, I'm trying to avoid beef because last year I had a lot of issues, a lot of beef.
Yeah, man, you can get yourself in some
problems. A lot of trouble, man, were threatening me. I'm just saying, listen, bro.
Why would anyone want to threaten you?
I know I'm lovely, aren't I?
How?
You understand?
I couldn't even imagine.
To the guys that say they got beef with me and threatening me, no issue. Just call me. We can have a chat and discuss it.
Yeah, give him a call, guys.
Yeah,
honestly,
give him a call.
He'll be your
Actually, you know
friend.
what? Follow the Deep That Show, then DM me there. Got to get my numbers up at the same time. But yeah, the other things I'm trying to avoid this year is just, negative energy. I'm trying to do less because I feel like doing less nowadays is more. Like for me, I'm just trying to work, do my podcast, save money, invest, keep it real simple, and stay around people that love me, So yeah.
That sounds good. So the vaccine, do you feel like that's something that you'd be happy to?
Yeah, I think right now we've gone over 100,000 people that have died in the UK. So it'd be rude for me not to take that vaccine. I'm taking it. You understand? They really got us tracked through WhatsApp and that anyway. Why? What's the problem? Put the microchip in me, man. It's fine.
I mean, like, I feel like. I've heard that people are actually like reacting really bad to the vaccine.
No, let's educate them. There's like 65 million people in the UK and only 100,000 people have died. So man are out there saying it's not a lot. But it's a lot. It's a lot to people that have lost one person though, for sure. So we're going to respect it and take that vaccine. What about yourself?
I'll be honest. I'm only taking the vaccine if it's mandatory to fly.
Mm-hmm.
If I cannot take the vaccine and still leave the country, I'm not taking it. Only because I just don't like all that stuff. Even like the flu jabs and all that, I just feel like you don't even know what these stuff are. And the fact that it makes you ill before it makes
you're
you
ill for
immune
a few days before.
It's like,
it's a bit
it's
crazy.
too much for me. Yeah, I want to protect my body, and I just feel like you don't even know.
It's like, give me the
even if you
lurgies
was
so I
given
don't
a
have the lurgies.
big massive sheet of paper that explained every single thing that was in this and all the things that it does to you, you're not even going to read it. Like,
Yeah. So obviously, you see how Corona's got us locked down. Like, I know that you're single, you're out here trying to mingle.
No,
obviously,
don't say
hold
that,
on,
Jamie.
stop. I know you got a lot of...
No, there's a difference between being single and being out here trying to mingle.
So what are you trying to do? You trying to look for another man or...
I'm not trying to look for anyone. Like...
Really? Because how old are you now? Remind us. Okay, we're not going to say age, but you're
I'm 27. I don't mind saying my age. I'm 27 years old.
You're nicely placed in your 20s and you ain't got a man. Like, you're meant to be pushing out like your third child by now. What's going on?
Why should I be pushing out my third child?
Because you're telling them pull out.
No, because come on, listen. There's things that I need to achieve in life. Like everything. I feel like everything's written, and I'm grateful that I haven't had kids yet because I feel like I'll have children at the right time.
And obviously,
there's so much for me to accomplish before I have a child.
For
you know what I mean?
sure.
I don't want to have a child and not have accomplished the things that I needed to accomplish. That's going to really set my life back.
For sure. And trying to get you here and you got childcare and that. I can't get a nanny. I'm going to be an hour late.
It's hard work. I'm not going to lie.
Listen,
my girls that have got kids, I feel so sorry for them. Like even getting a day off, and they even feel bad when they get the day off. Like having a child is it's a lot,
For sure.
Guys don't even know.
So wait, hang on. So when you're single, are you like open to dating during this time? Because obviously right now the only thing you can do is meet up, go for a walk, maybe a coffee.
This is my thing.
Or you got to go to each other's houses.
Like Corona has...
Which is against the law.
It's screwed us over. Yeah, which is against the law. Okay, so you shouldn't be going to people's houses. But I mean, the options are very limited. Even if you are going for walks in the park, then it's kind of like... And it's freezing cold outside. Like you'll be lucky if it's not raining or snowing right now. So going for walks and stuff, it's hard work. And it's like... How are you really going to get to know that person? Like, you need to see them in different environments. You need to see them around their friends.
Microsoft Teams.
No, you need to see them around their
Zoom
friends.
and that.
No, that's what I'm saying. But that only... A person can lie on, like, FaceTime. A person can lie when it's just you and them. A person can be a whole different person. And I've known people to be whole different people.
Of course, everyone puts their best foot forward.
That's what I'm saying, because you can. Because to this person, they don't know you. It's a blank sheet. You can sell any dream you want to this person right now.
Sure.
You can make them think you're anything.
But
the reality is...
I've seen your Insta page and the dream you sell is kind of crazy. Like, I would jump in your DM if I didn't know you, like, for sure. Well, I have jumped in your DMs in the past.
You think I sell dreams?
But,
you think I look different from what I look like on my Instagram?
No, you look... No, I'm not saying that. No. I'm not talking about catfish. You look as you are the person.
But what dream
on your
do I
Instagram.
sell?
I'm
What
talking
dream do I
about
sell?
you come with that sex appeal, you understand? You bare legs and that, bare asses
You're
and that.
lying.
You understand? Bare
You're
pat and that.
lying.
Obviously, you got the TikTok
Don't even
videos.
pout.
You be doing B2K.
He's looking at someone else's Instagram. I don't know whose Instagram he is looking at.
Are you not?
I don't even have TikTok.
Oh, come on. I just saw the video that you posted on TikTok with your mate. We might have to put that on the screen right now.
We're not going to put it on the screen.
We're going to take that video, put it on the screen and see you dancing.
Okay.
Never melon talk, pushing me to talk. When I'm snapping that 30 bottles of food, so I'm sentiment. I had them hamburgers, switch to the ballroom. I'm a gangster, but I like to party.
Okay, why has your Instagram only got one post on it?
Do you know what? My last Instagram, I knew that I was gonna come. I knew that I was starting.
Instagram.
Hold on,
you got reported so many times.
Never.
They took you off. That's what it was, you know. He
No,
got reported
never,
so many times.
never.
For his
I just knew that I was starting to
crazy
deep that
behaviour.
show. And obviously, my Instagram, I had it for like 6-7 years, and there's been many DMs that are a bit, you know. So I thought, rather than when this thing blows, they can't get me. Sorry, Daily Mail, you can't get me no more. You understand? I've got a new Insta.
He's not talking about Daily Mail.
Not Daily Mail, but you know the haters. They're gonna give it to Daily Mail screenshots. Oh, this guy said this to me in 2015. You understand? And we're not having that.
Dating in coronavirus.
Whoa, I feel like meeting girls is definitely hard. Unless you're on the gram looking at your TikToks, you gotta go on the dating apps, don't you? Or you pretty much gotta go on the dating apps. Like, I don't know, Hinge, Tinder. Is that something that you would?
No, never. And the fact that but you seem like the type that would go on a dating app, to be honest.
I've been on a dating app one
But
time
it's not
and I
even
had
a
a
type,
bad
because
experience.
I know there's a lot of people that do it.
Huh?
But let me not say that, because that sounds horrible. But
No,
I
it's
just
horrible.
generally, I couldn't do it.
Because them dating apps have made many marriages.
No.
I'm not trying to promote the dating apps for sure, but I got one experience that I had from dating app. I said, you know what, I've got to delete this.
Tell us about that experience.
Yeah, what happened?
I met up with a girl. She was saying everything that I liked in an individual. I said, you know what? I want to take you out for a drink. And she said, yeah, meet me in Angel. So I pulled up on her and she jumped in her car and I said, nah, this girl ain't the girl that I thought she was.
She was a catfish.
She was the same girl, but way different. Like the same girl, like 4 years later. She was more like a kitten fish rather than a catfish. You understand? So anyway,
He said a kitten fish.
Anyway,
wait, what's a kitten fish?
just a smaller dose of catfishing. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, listen, deep this one. She comes in the car and obviously we're driving. Obviously she was like, I think she was like Greek. She was Greek and I thought, I like to go a bit exotic, Mediterranean and that. You get me? I like to have different flavors. You understand?
Okay, yeah.
You understand? I'm still Black Lives Matter for sure. Don't ever play yourself.
That with him. Okay.
But anyway, she jumped in the car and I was thinking to myself, how do I get away from this girl? How the fuck am I gonna get away from this girl?
Wait, what was your plans with her?
It's just to go to a bar in Angel.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, we pull up to the bar and I said to her, and there was a tight spot, and I was thinking, oh, this is maybe my opportunity, innit? So I said to her, I bet you,
No way.
Hold on, stop.
No way. There's no way. You told her to get out of the car and help you park.
No, yeah,
And you drove off.
I basically done that. So literally, let me tell you, let me break it down for you. Let me break it down for you. She got out of the car and I was just like, oh, am I in? She's like, yeah, just go to the left a bit. I went to the left. I said, yeah. She said, you're in. She said, yeah. I was like, yeah. And I just said, I'm sorry. And I drove off. Where I get home, I try to go back and hinge.
You are disgusting.
I thought to myself, I said, hold on, stop. I thought, let me go home, go back and hinge and see what the next date could be, because obviously there was still many hours of the day left. My account was locked. She must have reported me. She reported me.
She reported
and that was
you.
my last
She
story.
reported you for driving off.
And that was my last story.
Yeah, that's horrible,
of being on a dating app.
That is horrible. That's what I'm saying. This is why I wouldn't do dating apps, because it's like you don't know the person. So I get paranoid when I meet new people that no one I know knows. Like in my head, I need to have mutuals. I need to have someone that I can be like. I won't even ask questions about you, but I will just like randomly, like if you come up in conversation, I will go off of what that mutual person says about you as to whether I'm going to talk to you or not. If I know nothing about you, all I've seen is a picture of you, like you might as well just go on Instagram and take your pic. So basically, you get what I'm saying?
You're basically saying man can't DM you though. Like there's bare man who are prospective Keelee boyfriends out there that are trying to DM. Like
you can, but if you do, you're not really going to
get
far. I have to meet you.
What's the difference between a DM and a dating app? Obviously, I guess a dating app, you're kind of saying that I'm open, I'm here for it.
I wouldn't do any, like, unless we have mutuals.
Oh, you're bougie, aren't you?
It's not about being bougie. Huh? That's not bougie. Like
that's bougie because you've got 25k followers.
No, it's because I'm very protective of my energy. I don't just want to like set myself up like that.
For sure.
That's a setup. Like that's me setting myself up for someone to.
So okay, let me ask you a question.
Listen, the world is full of horrible people. You know, they could even look at all the catfishes that there is as well.
Are you trying to claim? Are you trying to claim that There's not a man out there that can DM you and then meet up with you and go for a walk during this time, get a little coffee and that, white mocha, chocolate mocha and that, cappuccino.
Do you know what? Without me having an initial meeting with them in a group environment, nah.
But how are you going to get a group environment? He's just DM'd you. He saw, like, you know, he likes your curly hair, he likes your TikTok videos. And he
that's what I'm saying. Like, we can meet up with, like, our friends.
Okay, so
you know what I'm saying?
So you need security.
Yeah, 1,000%.
No, it's definitely rough out
there's
here.
no
You
way
might
I'm
need
thinking
security
by
for
myself,
sure.
because that's me putting myself in a situation that I can't get out of.
How are you doing that during the pandemic, though?
Exactly. This is my thing. This is why I'm like...
You might have to lower the restrictions. You might have to go from
really
tier 5
hard.
to tier 2 with how you're protecting yourself.
What you can do is you can just fly out to Dubai with them.
Okay.
You could fly to Dubai
So
with
what,
them.
a sheik can holly you, say, I got 10 grand for you, you understand, you know, 10 grand come Dubai, you would come.
Jamie, man.
Oh, sorry.
You just take it so far left.
I just know, but you said something
No,
about
like,
Dubai.
what are you
now.
trying to say? Like, are you trying to insinuate that I'm like an escort?
Never.
that's what-
I know
that's
you.
what- that's
you
what
get
they
me. I was
would
your
say
first boyfriend. Obviously, I knew.
You was not my first
I'd done the
boyfriend.
CRB. I knew what you was doing in reception.
Oh my god. Please.
So anyway,
listen.
carry on. What was you saying about Dubai?
Oh, nothing about that. I was just saying that, like, that's the only place that I think that people can really fly to right now.
For sure. Yeah, that's the only lit
so
place,
that you
to
could,
be honest.
so that you could go somewhere where you can actually do stuff.
Fair enough.
That's a shout.
So anyway, are you missing like the dating life though in general? Like going out, you know, doling up. You get me doing the mua, and then you know.
I don't. You know what? I'm not really a makeup person, to be honest. I do it every now and again, but I'm not really a makeup person. And I do enjoy dressing up and going out, but I'm not one of those girls that need it. I know so many girls that need it, like they have to have it. Like they're like they get very insecure if they're not able to dress themselves up and go out on dates and stuff. But I'm very much like a homebody. Like
what, Netflix and chill?
I love staying in and watching movies.
So if you're a new guy, you're basically saying to me, I can come and link you.
No. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Like there's levels. Do you know what I'm saying? I need to be in an outside environment with you first, especially before I bring you to my house. You're not just coming
for sure
straight to my house.
So
No.
basically, when it comes to like dating, you need a man to take you out first and stuff like that, or would you take them out? Would you pay for a date?
Okay, so to be honest, how I think it should work, if I'm completely honest, obviously the world thinks it should work a certain way, and the world would probably even look at me for the way that I think it should work. But how I personally think it should work is I think that for your first date, the bill should be split.
Split?
Yeah, 1,000%. Just based off the... Listen,
Are
just
you not
based
hearing
off
this?
the
You're saying
standard...
if you go out on a date with her, she'll split the bill 50-50.
Yeah, 1,000%.
Swear down. So you don't...
Do you know what the
so
maddest
wait,
thing? Sometimes I might even offer to pay the whole thing.
Raw.
Just to see, like, if you're gonna... No, Jamie.
No, but
just to see, like, if
stop.
you're gonna say, like, that you'll pay. Because then the worst I'll do is say, we're going home. I'm very firm about that as well.
You're giving me vibes like you're some independent women, boss bitch. Like you're trying to be bare powerful in the relationship. So you're not submissive to your boyfriend or whatever, or anyone that's trying to be with you. Like, are you not happy to play the, you know, my man's taking me out? Or you're trying to, you know what, I took him out.
You know what, I'll be honest. I find it so hard to like accept things from guys.
I know, because
I'm not used to it. I'm so not used to it. I've been with
takers.
With
the wrong guys.
I have. I've been with takers. I've been the one that's taken my guys on holiday.
So what's the most they've taken off you though?
Like, I swear to God, I've paid for my boyfriends to go on holiday with me. Like I paid for the whole thing.
What type of boyfriends are you? You know, getting flown out and you know, getting to lie down with the wonderful Keelee.
This is what I've done, and like I see girls out here getting. Well,
I've
never got nothing from guys like that. Like guys have never like given me anything. So for me to like accept things from guys is so much to me. It's just like even the littlest thing, like they can offer to buy me a drink from the shop, and I'm like, no, like I'll pay for it. Like I can't. It's so hard for me to accept things.
You need to get yourself a real man like me, because for me, I'm gonna keep it real. There's not one girl out there that I've dated a lot of women. Yeah, there's not one girl that will say to me that will say Jamie didn't pay for the date. I always pay for the date because I just want things nice and smooth.
I've been with guys that will pay for the date, but I will still offer to go. Like I think first date standardly. How do you think the first date should?
I think the man should always pay. I think the man should. I think the man should pay up until he gets the vagina, and then after that, then we can start negotiating.
Up until he gets the vagina. vagina. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, I feel like you just
Why?
need to court the girl.
Why now
You
that
need to
you've
court
got the
You need to
vagina,
show
you're
her-
not paying
You need to show
anymore?
her. You need to show her you're a black king. How you a
So
black?
you're just
how you a
doing
black
it.
king
So
and
you're
not paying
just
for
doing
it?
it to get to the vagina.
No.
You are because you
that's-
said up until.
No, that's just my
You
minimum.
said up until.
No, after
though.
that, I'm
you
willing
said
to-
up until. So
no.
after you've got the vagina,
No,
you're
no.
going halves.
N-
After
no.
you got the vagina, she's got to pay
No,
for
I'm
the
still
bills now.
paying, but obviously I would expect some effort. Do you know what I mean? Like if we're going out, we're going bowling, cinema, and dinner. I'll pay for cinema and bowling. You pay for dinner.
Okay, yeah. No, that's
you
fair.
understand?
But I wouldn't say up until you've done that.
Okay, so but the dating thing's been kind of hard sometimes because I feel like back in my day, yeah, when I used to get around East London and get the birds and that, I used to I'll let girls suggest where they want to go, and I met a girl who was about 6 years older than me. I was in Club Liberty like on a bank holiday, and then
I remember you was with an old girl at one point.
not too old. Like, my mum might tune in. Not too old. She was definitely under under 35.
Older girl for
She was
Jamie.
older, but she
Older girl for Jamie.
was real loud. So I said to her, "Oh, where do you want to go?" I was like, "Oh, should we go to some Turkish spot? Turkish spot. You can get something for £40 and a couple of drinks, and the bill might be 50." She's like, "Nah, I'm not on that. I want steak." I said, "Where's the steak spot?" She said, "Give me a minute." She called me back in like 2 minutes and said, "Oh, I've just made a reservation for us at SDK." I was like, "Okay." So I just had to look at my bank balance and said, "Okay, I think I can do this."
Did you do it?
Of
Yeah,
course
you
I've done
covered
it. I went to go.
Oh yeah, see, I'm not like that. Like if a
yeah.
guy tells me to suggest a restaurant, I know a lot of good restaurants out there that aren't crazy expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Like there is the typical ones that everyone will be like, let's go to here. But
Yeah.
like if you're smart, places where
But I definitely took an L taking that girl because we get to SDK.
1000%. You didn't even know her like that. Did
Yeah,
you?
I didn't know her like that, but she was real beautiful. But we got
But
there.
that's something that you do for someone that deserves it.
Yeah, no, for sure. Let
Like-
me finish the story. We got there, and after she was bossy, "Oh, can I get the round table? I don't want to sit on these seats or whatever." And we're sitting there, and she was telling me, "Oh, can we get 2 wine bottles or whatever?" I was like,
Oh.
"Oh, you get me?" And some of the what's it called? The menu don't show the prices. So right now, I'm just like, "Oh God." You understand?
Jamie's online. Jamie's
hold
online
on.
typing it in.
Say that.
Yeah,
I feel you.
1000%.
But if the girl's bad though, because this girl's about an 8.9 for sure, and she was older. You understand?
Yeah, no, that's cheeky. 2 bottles of wine. Like,
And you know
realistically,
what's
that's gonna
crazy?
get
She
you.
even
Like,
suggested, you should try the lamb chops. They're really nice. And
Not
you know
even-
what annoyed me the most is that she
She's
got
a
a main
finesser.
and she said, "Can I get a starter
she
and a
is
dessert?" I
a
said,
finesser.
"What?"
That's when you should have gone into. Oh, so you've been here before?
She
What, do you
definitely-
come here
she- no,
regular?
she-
like,
she's
and
a
who
re-
do you
she's
come
a
here
regular-
with? You should
she was
clearly
definitely a-
because she finesses guys like you to bring her there, and she starts recommending what her last guy.
Hold on, stop. Yeah, for sure, probably.
You got finessed basically.
Who suggested the date though?
I suggested the date. I'm cool.
No, but she suggested the location.
But
If you're suggesting the date, do you think that you have to cough up?
Of course you got a cough up. I'm a man's man, yeah. My mama raised me right, man.
I like that.
But hang on, let me finish, yeah. So anyway, she gets her lamb chops. So she gets her steak or whatever. I get lamb chops. She gets her dessert and starter. Then anyway, when the bill comes, she says, "I'm going to toilet." I said, "Raw." So she goes toilet, yeah. And after the bill's looking at me, it's all about 240. I'm like, "Raw, this is crazy." And I'm thinking maybe I should take off the what's it called?
Service
The service charge.
before she gets back from the
Get me?
toilet.
I
Before
was
she
trying to
gets
take
back
on
from
that
the
service
toilet.
charge. So I took that off and I paid it in it. But hang on, after I paid it,
That's fun. You took the service charge off.
after I
No,
paid
that is actually
paid
funny.
it, she was gone for like a good 25 minutes. I was in my group chat, I was like, "Fam."
She
I
was
like,
busting it down.
I was saying to her, "Man, yo."
She was probably busting it down so she could get
Oh,
some
hold
takeaway.
on, stop. I was saying.
So she get some takeaway on the way
No,
out.
she was gone for like 25 minutes, and I was messaging guys in my group chat, "Yo, I think this girl done a runner with me. I think she done a runner with me. She finessed me." So I said, "Nah." They were like, she couldn't have. So anyway,
That would have been your karma for what you done to that girl.
well, it was before that, so maybe not. Karma, I don't believe in it. But anyway, I started
tell me when
panicking.
someone doesn't
So I
believe
go
in
down to the toilet, yeah, and I asked a girl that came out. I said, "Is there a mixed race girl in there that's just walked in a white dress?" She said, "Yeah." So I thought, wow, maybe this girl's just trying to dodge the bill. Like I was gonna pay for it anyway. So what I did, I got a pen and I wrote on it, yeah. And I quickly run into the toilet. And I put it under the cubicle. And what it said was, "Don't worry, I was always gonna pay for the date. You don't need to hide." I had to, because I felt she was hiding. How can you be away for 30 minutes when the bill comes? That's crazy. Anyway, when she comes out, You get me? She's like, nah, babe, it's just, you get me? I was feeling a bit sick or whatever. And then, yeah, that was like one of my dating experiences.
She was
spending a lot of money.
mash up.
You think so?
Yeah,
but she
man.
weren't that drunk though.
No, but like maybe she had a bad belly.
Maybe.
Maybe she had a bad belly.
So
she had the runs.
So do you ever like any date stories? Like, have you ever had to pay for a guy? Has cars declined? You know, what's going on? Like, what's the most a guy spent on you, like on a date that you know of?
Oh, I don't know. I've had a lot of money spent on me on a date.
Wow.
And I ain't.
How much? Give us a ballpark figure. Figures.
Oh, I don't know. Why figures? Like, I'm not bougie. Bearing in mind that.
You know what
But
a lot of money is.
You know what? I would class a lot of money
on a dinner though. On a dinner, like 250, 150,
I
150 up. 150 plus is an expensive date.
I would class anything over
150.
I would class anything over £50 on a dinner as expensive.
That's
Just
Nando's,
simply
man.
because
Stop playing, man. That's Nando's.
that's not
That's
Nando's. What are you
Nando's,
talking about? Nando's is maximum £10 per person.
Nah, fam. You got to get the bottomless drink.
Nando's, yeah.
Nando's, I don't know.
All right, max £15.
Okay, but you know what I'm saying?
Maximum
Like
£15 in
isn't that
Nando's. Do you get what I'm saying?
Isn't
Like,
that
so
isn't that
if you're
Nando's
spending
Turkish lane?
£50 on my meal anywhere,
But
to
yeah.
me that's a lot of money. Like £50 is a weekly shot for some people.
Right.
I'm
No,
very
for sure.
I'm very responsible when
So
it comes to
what
things
you're
like
saying,
that,
if
and
a man-
I don't.
if
That's
you-
I'm not
So
materialistic
if a
like that.
guy-
I don't even think that that's a
So
smart
if
way
a
to
guy
spend your
spends a
money.
pinky,
like-
if a guy spends £50 on you, you're thinking, right, this guy,
No,
he's
I'm not
just
thinking
pulling out
that.
all the stops. Like,
Do you know what? If
Huh?
anything, if a guy takes me to a really expensive place and spends like, even if he spent £5, let's say a guy took me somewhere and spent £5 on a meal, I probably wouldn't link him again just for the simple fact that
the money management's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, why are you spending that much money
it does show
on
their
food?
management, but obviously
Like, I can
he thinks
cook.
that he thinks
We
you're a
can learn
star
how to
though.
cook
You see
together.
that-
Do you get what I'm
come
saying?
looking
This can
like-
be
come
things
looking
that
like
we do,
Mel B.
like-
You come looking like Mel B, got the curls and that,
No.
scary spice and that.
No,
You know what I mean?
Got to do all of that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Forever-
An initial conversation would tell you that about a girl.
So
Like, if she's like, you need to take me to an expensive place, then do it. But
Yeah.
actually find
Like-
out whether she's that type of
No,
person.
I've had girls pay for dates, yeah, but the reason why I dodged that completely is because I feel like later on in time they hold it over your head. I had a girl take me TGI. She's like, do you remember 2 months ago I bought you the big ribs for £25? I took you to TGI.
Oh,
and
no.
I said, nah, you're not
All
hanging
of
that
that
on me.
thrown
I'm
in
gonna
your face.
transfer it.
Oh,
Nah, give me your
right.
bank
Yeah,
deals.
I would've done
Give me
the
your
same.
bank deals. You can't hold that over me because I took your TGI meal. Like, but anyway, do you have any date
cheeky.
stories though, like that? You know, that are, you know, either good ones or bad ones. No date stories. Right, you come on the deep that show. You're not trying to go deep.
What
man.
a good
Don't
one!
do
Like
that.
I can do. I have like good dating stories.
Oh, give
but,
me
like,
a successful dating story so the next prospective man in your DM can get me. He knows what to do and improve on it.
We want the
Yeah,
best and worst, man.
what's bad? Oh, because I'm thinking like, have I had I don't think I've actually had. I won't go on a date with a guy unless I know it's gonna be a good one. I have to have mad chemistry with a guy for me to actually go on a date with him.
How do you determine chemistry through the phone?
Because
and
if you
WhatsApp
can make
and
me
that?
laugh, like
Okay.
if you can make me laugh, because that's very important. If you can make me laugh and I feel like you're a genuine person and I don't know, you know when like you just know. You have to just
Right,
know,
hold on. Let me
like,
stop you because
you get a feeling. It's
hold
just
on,
like
hold on, stop. Let me stop because this is not a love show. I know we're on the red table and that, but this is not Will and Jada. You understand? This is the deep that show, man. So let's move on. Let's move on. Obviously, we see a girl like Lori Harvey. She's out here dating Michael B. Jordan, but her
Yeah.
portfolio of man, that's crazy. She's got Future, Diddy, this guy, Memphis Depay. Like,
Look at
how do you
her,
feel
look at
about?
her.
You know, she's
Look at
loud.
her.
She's definitely loud, but still. Like it's still a
she
bit
deserves
nasty.
a good man. Like, well, I don't
So
know
how do you
what
feel?
she
How do you
does
feel
as well.
about dating multiple women? I mean, not multiple women, unless you swing that way. But
hate it. I hate it.
multiple men.
I hate females or males dating multiple people. I just think it doesn't make any sense.
But if I'm
I have
single, I'm
female
dating. I'm just dating. That's the term for it.
That's what I'm saying. I have female and male friends that do it. I know loads of people that do it, like that generally will
So how
date.
do you feel about those people that do it? Like what? Like how do you feel about it?
You know what? I don't judge them because obviously everyone has their different reasons as to why they do it. But personally, I just feel like it's a waste of time. Like why?
And you're increasing your body count. You know what I mean?
This is what I'm saying. If you're seeing the people and you're not actually doing anything with them, like you're not
we ain't gonna talk about that. It's
physical
not a
with
love
them.
show. This is the deep that show.
No, stop saying that, Jamie, because this is the way the world works. Stop saying it's a deep that show. This ain't no Jamie show. It's the deep that show.
No,
it's got to have both of our opinions in it. Okay. And you don't just see people to have sex with them.
No, I'm just saying that.
No, you do.
No, I don't.
But you shouldn't.
Well, ask the girl.
Anyway, as I was saying, okay. Yeah. If you're not having sex with the person, then it's different. Mm-hmm. Like you can see multiple people because then that's just a friend at the end of the day.
She says it's
just a friend. It's just a friend. But if you're out here having sex with this one and then going to link this one and having sex with this one, then it's just like.
So you're out here on some friend up thing, like pretty much. You're not. I'm talking.
But even a friend up, like me personally, I would say to a guy like after I've seen him a certain amount of times. Or spent so much time with him, or if I feel like I really like him, I would say to him, like, so what is this? Like, are you seeing anyone else? Like, you know, so not what is this? Not what is this? Because I don't want to get in a relationship. Like, my whole thing is, I'm not trying to dive into a relationship with you. I'm just trying to understand whether you are seeing anyone else or not.
Okay, stop. So, have you ever dated two guys like concurrently at the same time? Like, you must have. That's multiple people. More than one's multiple. So.
Yeah, one time.
Okay.
I learnt my lesson. Like I got myself in a horrible situation and I learnt my lesson from it, which is why I just don't understand why people do it. Because I personally ended up like really liking two people and it's just like, why am I going to have to now...
The girl is mine.
Yeah, it was horrible.
like Brandy,
no one wants to be in that situation. Do you know what I mean? Like, and people that are in that situation, like anyone that's been through that would know, like, you're going to break hearts regardless.
So did you choose a winner though?
No, I dropped them both out.
Raw.
Yeah, I dropped them both. I was honest with both of them and dropped them both out.
Classic,
it's not even
ratchet.
No, it's not even savage. It's just I'm a good person in it, and I didn't mean to get in that situation.
Yeah,
I didn't mean to get myself in that situation. Do you know what? I broke up with my ex. I thought I was over him, and I wasn't.
Yeah,
that's how I got back in that situation. So that's not because I was just being ratchet and chatting to bare people at the same time. Yeah. No, like
for me, I hate girls that I know date multiple guys. Like if I meet a girl and I know someone that she's been with, I can't talk to her. Like I can't even be in the same room as the guys.
You know someone she's been with? Nah, man.
Yeah, you can't. No, I'm saying I can't.
Because the world is so small.
Yeah.
That like
and most girls go for similar type of guys, same area, same type of party spots. That's what I'm saying.
It depends on what happened with them and things like that. And is that like is that your boy? Like because if it's not your
no, can't be. It definitely can't be my boy. Like, but
if it's not your people, then why does it matter? Do you get what I'm
but just say
like,
someone that you've seen around.
What's the problem?
No, I can't be in the same room as
it's
them.
a small world,
like,
you know. It's a small world.
You've got to be a strong...
Like, to find a girl these days that ain't seen anyone
You've got to be a strong really man to roll up to somewhere, maybe a club or party, with your girl, and you know there's a man in there saying, oh, you look cool, yeah? And he's been with her.
But what girls got to deal with it all the time? This is what I'm saying, because guys are out here...
There's double standards.
Yeah, it's double standards. That's what I'm saying. Guys are out here... like having sex with multiple females, like you don't. There guys are out here, and you'll be in the same environment as couple girls that he's like been through, like not even been in a relationship with, but been through.
Even
you got to deal with that.
I feel like girls even like some of those guys. Like for me, I feel like in the past year, if I've dealt with a pretty girl, every time I deal with a pretty girl, there's like three or four different other pretty girls that are on me because I'm dealing with that one pretty girl. So you're making me...
And stupid guys like you, listen, to be a player. Stupid guys like Jamie.
So you got me advertised to one girl so I can get other girls.
That girls like the fact that Jamie can get a certain standard of girl. She doesn't care.
No, they be caring. They be caring. Trust me.
Jamie, they don't care.
So hold on. See, you got a lot of female followers, yeah? Just say I got with you. All your female followers are going to be like, raw, who is this guy? How did he get Keelee? There's something about him that I need to understand. So that's what I mean by...
Sometimes when the girls see you got a girl,
they're on you.
All right. I get what you lot are saying, but not all of them. Not all of them. All right. Not all of them.
Have you ever lusted over a next girl's man?
Nah. Nah.
We don't believe you.
Like, you standardly say that because you lot would want to put me on the spot because you lot all know that you lot all... When you see...
I don't check for my
when you see
your...
It depends.
Huh?
Because if you found them attractive, certain girls...
Never.
Like, you know what? I think every guy lies about that. I feel like every guy that I've been with, I feel like they've had a friend and I feel like they've had at least one friend that I know probably likes me. I've even had friends say inappropriate things to me that like I've had to say to the person like.
Oh, you've owned up.
Yeah.
And what, has that caused beef between them?
No, listen, you got to nip that in the bud. It's not that deep. I'm the type of person that will put it across like this. Listen, something happened and it wasn't that deep, but I'm gonna tell you this is exactly how I would say it.
Oh, so you would admit to your current boyfriend that his friend.
Yeah, something happened and it wasn't that deep, but I'm going to tell you, and don't play into it too much, because the type of conversations that I have with my partners anyway is it gets them into the mind frame of, listen, if I have a conversation with you about something, don't take anything to heart. Don't go and react off of it. This is me and you's conversation. We're going to discuss this. If you feel about this, this is something for me and you to discuss right now.
I'm not going to lie.
Not for you to take it out of the room and go and discuss with anyone else.
I'm not going to lie. You've convinced me.
This is what I'm saying. Baby. This is the connection that I want to have.
I want to have that. I feel it. Bluetooth
exactly.
There's
got to be ways to work around it.
We need to resync, but I feel you. You're nearly
honesty
there.
is the policy, if you can.
That's crazy. But I feel like from a guy's perspective, you know, dating multiple girls is something that's expected. Like, it's like even girls kind of dish you like when they see you with a girl and you haven't got with her. Like, I've had girls in the past like, oh yeah, you're taking out that girl. She don't really like you. She don't really like you. They dish you for that. So in your head you're thinking, no, I've got to complete this mission. Because I'm not having anyone thinking that, you know what I mean? I ain't got the sauce.
Guys thrive off of this shit.
For sure.
Yeah.
But I think like for myself, where I am right now, I'm fed up. I'm a one woman man right now, for sure.
Well, I'm proud of you. I feel like it's taken you a minute to get there.
Clap louder.
Can we give Jamie a clap for being a one woman man?
Okay, stop.
I feel like he actually deserves it.
But stop. But going back to you, she's her Instagram's Keelee Candy. Follow her.
He makes me sick. Jamie makes me sick
because she's still single.
Anyway, next topic, because you just make me sick.
Okay, so anyway, like recently, obviously during lockdown, someone invited me to Clubhouse. And Clubhouse.
I don't know about Clubhouse. What is?
You need to know because you're in the deep.
I've been invited to it, but I just don't know about it.
Let me explain it to you. You need to know because now you're podcasting the Deep That Show. They need to hear your voice because there's gonna be millions of people and there's opportunities over there. But the thing about Clubhouse, what is it? I would say it's like a big group chat, yeah, and everyone has a voice. But not everyone actually. There's a few moderators, and you actually have to put your hand up like you're in year 4 and wait your turn in line to get up and say your voice. You understand?
Okay.
And then there's a format where someone says, "Oh, hi, I just want to reset the room. You're in the Deep That Show room, and we're talking about girls with BBL or whatever." Yeah. So that's how it kind of works. So, but I feel like as a networking perspective, you're like a podcaster, entertainer, rapper, comedian or something. I feel like that's something that you should be on, so people can hear your voice and check you out and follow you and know what you're doing next. But on Clubhouse, yeah, I got into a crazy debate with a few girls that have had a BBL done, and the question was, do you guys really like girls that have had a BBL? And my view was, yeah, you look bad. We want to like up your pictures. We want to get with you. But we definitely, for sure, do not want a wife here. My reasons for that was they're attention seeking, and they just, you understand? Why are you getting your bum done? Like, what's your view on that? Like, you understand? A lot of girls were saying, "Oh, I just want to feel good about myself." I'm like, "Nah, man, you don't need to feel good. It's okay. Like,
you don't need to feel good about yourself. That's what I'm saying.
Not gonna achieve that,
so this is where it comes from. It comes from insecurity. Like plastic surgery in general just comes from insecurity. It comes from you looking at your body. It might not even be you looking at your body. It might be you looking at someone else's body and feeling like, I wish my body looked like that. Like,
have you ever felt that way about anyone?
Yeah. Like, there's been things that I've wanted to change about myself in the past.
List them.
I wanted to get breast implants.
Okay.
I wanted to get breast implants.
Like, to what size though? Like, what was your,
Just to a standard, what I would class as a regular size, but everyone would be
What's
like,
do
you know what?
Double
So many
D?
people are always like, oh my God, small breasts are better,
Now,
and
small
so many
breasts
people
are
are like,
cute, yeah.
I didn't ask for your opinion on small breast, Jamie,
Sorry.
but my whole thing is, I wanted to do it just based off of wearing certain things. Like, there's a lot of clothes out there that I feel that I can't wear. Like,
Wait,
even like,
stop. So what was the standard breast size that you wanted to go to? Let them know.
I didn't have a specific size in mind. Like, I had like...
Okay, what's the look that you're looking for? A little J-Lo,
I'm not giving this.
a little Rihanna.
I've said this before, but I'm not saying it again.
Yeah?
No. I'm not even giving a person anymore. Like, I don't feel like... Nah. It's
Really?
irrelevant.
So anything,
Because my mind might change, but it's just I just want regular. Like I didn't want to go extreme. Like I didn't want some I didn't want fake looking breasts. I just wanted that
natural looking.
Yeah. So I didn't want to go extreme, but the whole reason to it is just because I felt like there's a lot of things that I can't wear. Like there's a certain way that I wanted to look that like I couldn't do. Like I feel very limited. I still feel very limited, but I've just come to terms with the fact that it's not something to rush into. Like it's not something to, like if you can actually just be happy within your skin that you're in, then do it for as long as you can. Do you get what I mean? Like obviously after people have kids, they might consider it because your breasts go all droopy, so I've heard.
This is an advert for Oxfam.
Then I might consider it.
This is an advert for Oxfam.
How do you feel about...
You should love yourself.
How do you feel
so
about
would you get a
plastic
BBL?
surgery?
Would you get a BBL?
No, I wouldn't get a BBL. I don't feel like I need one.
Oh,
that's not something I feel like I need.
Oh,
that's
you got
I
that
don't look
jiggle.
at that
You got
part
that
of-
jiggle.
No, it's not even that, but I'm content with what I have.
So you like your bum?
Yeah, I like my bum.
That's nice.
I love my bum actually. I'm so confident, you know. I love myself. Like the breast
you
thing
just
was just
out
a
here
little
walking
thing,
around
but
naked.
aside from that, I love myself. Like so much.
If, for example,
when I look at myself naked in the mirror, I feel like yeah. Like I turn to the side, I look at myself front ways. Like I love it. Like I'm here for it.
So basically, when you're in Dubai, you're the first person to get in your bikini.
No. That's exactly. That's when I feel like I wish I had breast implants. That's when I feel like I wish I had breast implants.
That's why I feel like the girls that have had surgery, that's where they want the most attention. They want to be like the best looking or
because BBLs aren't for bikinis. Like
definitely are.
They're not for bikinis. Like,
every time a girl gets a BBL, 4 months later, she puts a picture out and she's got sand on her bum.
But that's just like insecurities and stuff like that. Like you have to be sensitive towards that because a lot of these girls out there that have a big following on Instagram, just because they have a major following on Instagram, it doesn't mean that they're secure within themselves. When you see girls out there posting the most skin on Instagram, they are the most insecure people. So they're posting all that skin because they know that this is what people are going to approve of. They can't post the picture of themselves fully covered up because then people are going to start cussing the other things about them. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to give you all this skin because you want this skin.
So do you feel like girls are doing, do you feel like guys like girls like that who...
Yeah, guys.
But do they like them to marry them, have kids with them?
Exactly. This is the thing. This is what guys get on my nerves about because you don't want to see these girls naked and doing the bust it challenge and but then these are the girls that you'll say you don't want a wife.
Really?
Like, why don't you want a wife her? Because this is what you lot wanted.
Because she's attention seeking.
Like, you lot are here
I don't want to be
encouraging girls to do all this stuff.
I don't want to be out and a man are just...
And then saying you don't want a wife her because
a lot of men are catcalling my girl and now I've got to get in fights and I'm telling her, yo, handle that please. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I've got a rule, when I'm out with a girl, I say to her beforehand, we're going in this public place. If a man moves to you, I beg you handle that. Don't let it escalate to me because we're going to fight.
And girls should.
So make sure you handle that.
Yeah.
You understand? A lot of girls might not handle that. Then now you've got to get involved and now you understand you're either getting bottled or he's getting bottled. You know what I mean? So I tell her, when I'm out with a girl, I say to her, listen, if a guy comes to you, I beg you handle that. Don't bring that to my attention. I'm going to sit, act cool. Let him...
Has that ever happened?
Yeah, where
guys
disrespected your man in front of you.
Yeah, but I'm not here for it. Like, I'm as angry as he is. I'm very much like, don't ever lose yourself. Like, there's no way I would ever allow someone that I'm with to feel disrespected by anyone trying to move to me.
How about this one? For example, we're friends. Me and you go out just together, on a Deep That Show tour and that, and there's a guy trying to move to you in front of me, but he doesn't know our history. I would personally feel like this guy's trying to disrespect me because anyone that sees a guy with a girl, they always think, they're together. For me, if I'm out with you as a friend... For me,
that's banter. For me, I would actually go along with it. I would be like, yeah, because like my boyfriend, he's boring.
What was you going to say?
So like, I would actually play into it. Like, I would actually do that.
Yeah.
If you go to the guy and say, is that your girl, then that's okay. But to go to the girl and be like, is that your man? If I was the guy, I'd want to punch you up just for doing that.
Hang on, I got another scenario. Me and him were having a discussion a few weeks ago and he was saying, if he saw my girl out, getting moved to, he would go and stop it. And I said, why are you doing that? Don't do that. Let my girl handle it. All I want you to do is report back to me. Tell me how she moves.
Yeah.
Don't get yourself
Yeah.
in a fight over my girl.
Yeah,
Because none
but
of
he's
you are
like
getting
that. He's a lovely guy. Like
he's a lovely guy. But he's going to get himself in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
For sure. Because for me, if I let not if I let my girl can go wherever she wants. But if she goes out,
Damn
and
right.
then my friend,
Damn
my
right
friend
she can.
sees her getting moved to, I expect him to just sit back, observe, and report back to me.
Yes,
And
yes.
then we can question on it rather than him approaching her.
No, that is the right
But
way to deal with it.
What's your view?
Some people don't know how to handle themselves, especially girls. They get scared.
What do you
Don't
mean
say
get scared?
especially girls. Don't say especially girls because girls know how to handle themselves.
What do you do?
Do you not think I can handle myself?
Yeah, obviously you can.
All right.
Or you look like
That's all we needed to cover. That's what I'm
You're
saying.
not
So let's
ready
not
for the
say girls.
UFC though, but
It's not-
you got me.
But I could get ready for UFC if I needed to get ready for
Nah, I
UFC,
feel you.
innit?
Nah, I
Do
see-
you know what I'm
nah, I
saying?
see
Like, I
you.
could do anything I put my mind to. You see
Top-
me what?
So you're Tottenham girl and a hackney girl.
No,
Come on,
stop
we know
it,
this.
Jamie. It's not about that, but it's just standard, like how you carry yourself, and it's not allowing people to disrespect you or your partner.
Okay, but let's just go back to surgery. That was the point of it.
Okay, yeah.
Like for
Yeah, how
me,
do you? Oh yes, I'm glad we've gone back to this. What kind of surgery would you get then, Jamie? Would
as
you
a
get
guy,
any surgery?
listen, I've paid for it already. It's just coronavirus is delaying it. I'm trying to get my hairline done because obviously I'm going to take off my hat. Now you need to subscribe. You need to
Wow, you're
you
gonna
need to
show it. You're gonna show
subscribe
it.
to the channel before I do
Are you
that on
gonna
the next episode.
Nah, you should take it off.
Okay,
Shall I
let me take it off. Let me
guys?
take it off because I got a
Okay,
trim in that.
okay.
How do I look though? Like, tell me, rate me.
Go
quickly.
to the
Pause
side
it.
side angle. Side angle.
No, the side angle, you're doing too much.
Side angle. Wow.
You got jokes. Hey, Keelee.
McDonald's.
Oh, no, but listen. But I'm getting my I'm getting my hairline
Wait,
done
take
in
it off
Turkey.
again, take it off
No, I'm
again.
not doing it again. Stop it. So that's the only thing I'll get done because obviously I knew how I was at 19, 20 years old.
Yeah,
I just
do you
want to
know
get
what?
back to
It
that.
happens, it
You get me? You're
happens.
aging
Yeah.
me. You understand?
Yeah.
And my dream is, my mum always said to me, yeah, make sure you get married or have a girl that loves you and have a child before all your hair goes in your head. So I'm on that mission right now. But I'm trying to delay it with the surgery. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I feel like girls would appreciate that. You understand? Like I got a nice,
A good
thick
hairline.
beard. You understand?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
last time you saw me, I didn't have a beard. How'd you feel about it? I'm looking like Idris, innit?
You just always look the same to me.
Have I leveled up though? Okay, go on. Don't rub up my thing, man.
No, I'm not gonna. Obviously, I said to you when we came, like I appreciate your style. You've got your own unique style. You've always had your own unique
You know.
style. You've never looked like a road man as much as you've come from
Deep
the
there.
hood.
I do come from the hood, but
You come from the hood.
we ain't gonna
He's
talk
never
about that
actually
because this is not
looked
a
like-
street podcast. The streets don't pay like that, so this is a comedy podcast.
He's never
You
actually
understand?
looked
Yeah?
like a road man. Like I don't
Yeah.
think I've ever seen
Yeah,
Jamie.
you know what?
in
you
like
see,
a tracksuit.
You see the roadman thing, yeah.
Yeah.
What it starts from when you're like in year 7, year 8, and you give yourself a tag. I never gave myself a tag. From when I left the room, they've always called me Jamie. But a couple man out here give themselves names
I think it's
and
'cause
that,
you was
Ghastly and that. You know
You
what
was
I mean?
just always moist.
Huh?
No, I'm joking.
I was moist.
no, I'm joking.
Just test me
You
because
wasn't-
obviously I told you at the beginning of
No,
at
not
the
moist,
beginning
but
of the
like,
show,
you wasn't,
you get me. You know, just try.
Let's not even get into that.
Try me. But we're not
Anyway,
gonna go down that
Jamie
route.
was a good boy, innit? Jamie was a good boy, and he
How'd
just
you
stayed
know
on
I
the
was a
right
good boy?
route.
You
He's a
haven't-
good boy.
we didn't
He
go
might have
same
had
secondary
little
school.
arguments with his friends or whatever. Like,
Okay. Really? Well, that's
But
good.
like-
I want to.
why are you so upset
No,
that I'm
but
saying
I
he was a
wanna-
good boy?
no,
You
but
want
you're
to be a
trying
bad
to-
boy
you're-
so bad.
Definitely
He wants
not.
to be a bad boy
Definitely
so
not. I'm
bad. He
trying
wants me to be like he was a road man.
I want to be a man of
He
reason.
killed people when he went to jail.
Oh
like.
no, that's the guys you like. I told you like your guys
That's not
cheesy and
the
greasy.
guy-
That's
cheesy
not me.
and greasy,
For
that's
me,
not the guys
for me,
that I
I
like.
like girls. I don't want to be some intimidating figure. I want to be a nice guy, a lovely guy, a guy that this guy's a decent guy. And I'm a man of many colors. I turn shades throughout the day. In the morning,
Yeah, I bet.
In the morning, I'm Idris. In the middle of the day, I'm a bit cockney and that. You out there, and then get me in the night. Obviously, I'm gonna get me on my hackney shit. You understand? So I'm a man of many colors.
Okay.
So, plastic surgery is you're okay with it?
Yeah, I mean, but there's levels to it. Like, if I feel like my friend is that insecure that they're just doing it because they're like going through a bad phase, I'll talk them out of it.
Okay.
I'll do that with anyone that I really care about. I feel like there's a lot of celebrities out there that have overdone it. They just didn't have the right people in their life to point them in the right direction.
Well, going back to, your social media, obviously I went to school with you, so you're not no famous or wow girl to me, but it seems like 22, 23,000.
All this squeaky business,
Stop.
I can hear it.
Okay, stop.
Getting-
It seems like there's about 22, 23,000 people that feel you. Like Like, how do you feel about Instagram, socials? Like, what are you trying to achieve this year in terms of your socials? And
do you know what? I appreciate my following so much because I feel like it's a platform that a lot of people don't have.
Yeah.
Where I can pretty much do whatever I like and have an audience to do it.
You know,
to.
there's a lot of girls
It's
like,
just
I'm
an
not
audience.
Instagram, I'm in social media, but I feel like everyone should have a social media, everyone should have a YouTube, because nowadays you can get paid off this. You
Yeah,
understand?
1000%.
For sure.
But not everyone. Like, a lot of people are more private, and you got to respect that. A lot of people don't want to do the whole. It's a lot as well. Like, there's been a lot of times where I've like thought, I don't know about the whole social media thing, because it's like, you got to be strong to deal with it. Like, you get trolls and things like that. Not just that, but you also need to understand that it's just social media. That's all it is. Like, you cannot take nothing on there to heart. I feel like the world
you're saying,
looks at people on social media with a big following and automatically, like, they look at them as a celebrity, and it's just like, they're just regular people.
You're coming on this kumbaya thing, yeah, but
because I'm humble with it. When have I ever not been humble? Like, actually, I don't like. It's
you're a bit
just
difficult. You're a bit
Instagram.
difficult sometimes.
With who? With you, because you're difficult, Jamie. Don't lie.
Okay, but obviously
I'm difficult.
So
hold
on.
I'm difficult.
But stop. You do social media and you do things like TikTok. But I'm not gonna lie, yeah. For the last 2-3 weeks, how long's the Busset Challenge been at? About 2-3 weeks. I've been on your page looking for your Busset Challenge. Like, when is that gonna land?
I'm not gonna do it.
Why not?
There's not even a specific reason, but I just feel like, do you know what? You was probably one of the reasons that I actually thought.
I never asked you to do a Busset Challenge.
No, but like the way
you said,
that
you said you don't take it too seriously.
I've heard your opinion on it, like, in previous conversations, and I've just thought, bye. Like, the fact that I know there's guys out there that just are dying to see girls
go from before and after. It's quite fascinating. Or make it interesting for them. We're waiting for your Busset Challenge, you know.
No, I'm not doing it.
We're waiting for your Busset Challenge. Why not?
I'm not. Why don't you do a Busset Challenge, Jamie?
I'll never
Why
do
don't
a
you be the
Busset
first guy
Challenge.
to do it?
I'll never do a Busset
You
Challenge.
should do it. You should be the first guy to do it.
I would never
That'll
do
be cute.
I'll never do a Busset Challenge.
That'll be cute, Jamie.
But, well, we're gonna, you know what? We're on patreon.com, yeah? So if you want to see Keelee's Busset Challenge.
But what about an OnlyFans? Would you do an OnlyFans?
No, I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't. Why are you
because
lying?
Because you know what it is? It's not only my privacy.
You look like you was lying, though.
It's not
you look
only
like
my
you was
privacy.
lying. I feel like you would be on it.
No, I'm
what
not
if
on
your
it.
girl was on it?
Are you on it?
If your girl was on it, would you do it?
If my girl was on it?
Yeah.
Of course I'd be on it.
Okay,
if I can
make
it, just get with the OnlyFans though. We're talking like explicit. There's calm OnlyFans.
Anything that's gonna bring me.
He would be on anything.
Anything that's gonna bring me like 10k a month. I'm doing
anything
it.
she's on, he will be on.
Anything that's gonna bring us.
So
10K
anything
a month.
she's on, you'll be on, yeah.
Yeah, but you're not tying me up in that.
Wait,
Would you?
Would you let the girl do it? If you had a girl,
It has to
He
be
would
with
do it
me.
with her. He would do it with her.
It has to be with me. How about you? Would you do OnlyFans?
No.
You're moving bad bougie. Like who? Like you
What
come
do you
like
mean
Mother
bougie?
Teresa.
Why you
like,
got- why you
fam.
got-
I've seen your pictures. Don't come with the Mother Teresa thing. You
Do
would do
you
it
think?
OnlyFans.
All right, you be honest. Be honest. Okay, you know me. You don't know me like that, but you know me well enough. Do you honestly think?
Come on, man. Show us something, man. Stand up, man. Look at the. Okay.
You're lucky that packet was open because I would have dashed that one at you. But,
Okay, so you wouldn't do OnlyFans.
You know
so
me,
what about-
Jamie.
okay,
Like,
what
do you
about
honestly think that I would
So-
do an OnlyFans?
Huh? I don't know, bro.
Be honest. Be
Oh,
honest.
no, I've seen
be honest.
I've seen you about 10 times in the last 10 years. I
Yeah,
don't
but
know
do you
bro.
think based off of what you know about me? Be honest as well. Don't be a dick.
you can
Do
show
you
your toes?
think that I would? Yeah, I would do a feet one.
Like, exactly. So
I
you
would
do
actually do a
OnlyFans.
feet one.
I'm
Okay.
not- See, when
I
we
would
talk
do
about
a feet
OnlyFans,
one. Alright,
when we talk about OnlyFans, we're not
I
only
would.
talking about
Alright,
sex.
that's
We're talking
different,
about
that's
other
different.
things.
No, I should actually do that. Do you know how many DMs I get like of people asking me to see my feet and stuff?
Well, why do we need to DM? Why don't we do it right now in the Deep That Show?
Hell to
Come
the
on,
no.
put your foot up.
Look at you. Have you got a foot fetish? You've defo got a foot fetish. Oh my god, look at him. Yes, he does. He's catting in the background. He's like, yeah. Get them out. Get them
Okay,
out.
quick question.
Get them
Quick
out. Get them out.
question. Do you feel like as a girl, do you find a foot fetish weird? Because I'm not gonna lie, I hate foots. Don't put your feet on me.
Do you know what? Yeah?
Bring your shoes in
I'll
the
be
bed.
honest. It's a foot fetish that has made me love my feet. Like I was with someone that had a foot
Yuck.
fetish. Not a terrible foot fetish. Like they weren't weird with it, but
Yeah.
they just generally would like really compliment my feet, and it made me feel like.
But what would he do with your feet?
I have
though?
this. I feel like I've got like really good.
Wait, hold on.
feet.
What would he do with your feet?
No, it's
Suck
he
your
wouldn't.
toes?
Yeah, he would definitely suck my toes. He would definitely suck my toes.
You know what? I want that.
I rate that. I rate that. Hey, yes, funny because he needed that. Listen.
She's been wearing her smelly socks the whole day,
you gotta suck them
and
toes.
she takes them off, and
like,
you wanna.
She just got out the shower. No, I'm too OCD for that. Like, I literally will not.
But what about the
like,
cracks?
if I'm
The
gonna
cracks in between.
actually shower before and after, like, so.
Bro, so
Yeah,
wait, okay,
if
let me ask you a
the
question.
toes are
So wait, hang on.
looking
So
amazing, then you should.
You see when people are when this guy sucked your toes, did he have like any sauces on it, like
No,
some
like, why are you
flavoured
forcing
something,
it?
or
That's
like,
too much.
So just
What
a
sauce are
plain
you gonna put on
clean
it?
toe.
Yeah.
Bro,
Have you sucked toes?
never. Oh, that's lurgies. I would
He's
never.
chatting,
and
he's
your nail might
lying.
fall off in my mouth and that. That's crazy. I could never.
He said the nail might fall off in his mouth.
I could never.
No.
So
no,
what
no.
other things would he do with your toes? What
Nothing
other things would
else,
you let
no.
him do on your toes?
Wow, that's anyway. Forget about that.
No,
the whole thing
this
was
is the deep that
no.
show. This
we're
is not a red
getting
table
all
talk.
in.
It's not a love show.
That's so X-rated. Like that's
By
literally
the way, on
like
Spotify,
details
you do know we have
of.
the explicit sign on our
All right, but
Spotify,
that's
so we can say
details
whatever
of
we
your
like.
sexual life. Do you want to talk about details of your sexual life?
No, because I'm pretty plain. I've done it
Exactly.
like Mary and Joseph, and that I do it like Mary and Joseph. Trust me. I'm really simple. You understand?
I don't doubt that.
Okay, so
You can do OnlyFans. It's not just sexual stuff. There's so many other things.
Nah, I'm not here for it. Do you know what? I just don't.
Cooking.
I don't.
And I watch that.
What, you subscribe to people on OnlyFans for cooking?
My foods.
He lets out like music. Like,
oh yeah, on OnlyFans.
Okay, yeah, I've seen
But,
people do that.
to be
No,
fair, none
like,
of us
I
know
don't.
A Boogie. He's got a million followers, so he
Yeah.
can do that. But if you're trying to come up, if you're trying to change your life, coronavirus is here, it's rough out here, I need to make some money. What would you put on your OnlyFans?
My feet.
That's it.
My feet.
Wow.
That's it. They'll
you-
make me money.
Can you tap dance or something? Like, what's so special about your feet? I don't get it.
Alright, so I'm gonna make an OnlyFans for my feet.
Okay. Well,
I'm gonna do it.
well,
I'm gonna.
you'll be-
I
you'll-
thought about it before.
Once it's ready,
I'm gonna
you'll
do
hear
it,
it here first.
and
that
then
it's
we
live.
can and then we can see what happens
But
with this
hold on.
OnlyFans.
Okay,
like,
but am I gonna get some of the profits though? Because obviously, you know, it's rough out here too.
we can see. We can
Okay.
see. I don't know. Like, it depends on what you can do for me. Obviously, we'll have that discussion. Like, so
Whoa.
we'll see about that, Jamie.
On that note, I think we're gonna just end it here. Like, this is the first episode of the Deep
OnlyFans
That Show.
pending.
Hold on, let me just get it out there. This is the first episode of the Deep That Show. We don't know what we're gonna call it. Maybe national announcement. It's gonna be out on Sunday and every Sunday from then on. It's myself, Jamie Case. My social media is at JamieCase27. Keelee, do you want to say your social media?
I am Keelee. My social media is at Keelee Candy, KeeLeeKandi.
And this is not a budget podcast. You see how clear we are. It's 4K. It's like you're in IMAX right now.
Jamie's a bit budget,
You
but
understand?
like aside from that,
Okay,
I'm joking.
I
I'm
told
joking.
you I got the same
I
quote
was
as Meek
playing.
Mill.
I know, innit? This
Yeah,
little.
exactly.
I should feel privileged to be able to touch
For
it, innit?
sure, for sure.
But it feels cheap.
But
I'm joking. I'm joking.
okay. But listen. We're gonna close off. Make sure you subscribe to the channel.
Can
Follow.
you show us your hairline one more time?
Stop it. But listen, I told you about this scary spice hair. I told you come with your hair up, man. You
Don't
look better
be a
like that,
hater,
man.
listen.
Come looking like a pineapple, man. Don't come looking like
Such a
you're saying.
hater.
But anyway, listen.
Hater.
Anyway, this is the Deep That Show, episode 1. Make sure you follow us on social medias: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Clubhouse, and Snapchat. The Deep That Show. Simple as that.
We'll be
Thank you
here
for
every
tuning in.
week. Subscribe, like, and follow us.
Quickly, before we go, bust it down for us, though. Let me play it for
Alright.
you. Oh, wait. Alright, cool.